it's cheaper to ship the product to a local production base than just set one up and get it in the middle of nowhere. You know, you always got to think like costs when you're kind of doing like adverts and things like that. Like, for example, I'm going to let people in on this. You know, the Gladstone Brookes adverts?
Oh, yeah.
Ben, have you seen these Gladstone Brookes, the PPI adverts?
Of course.
Get one up by Gladstone Brookes.
From last year or the year before.
Yeah, I filmed them.
Yeah.
I filmed them. Right, and I'm going to let you in exactly how these are made. Okay, now the guy, Gladstone Brookes advert guy, really lovely. That's the ones. Yep. I've got a couple of facts for you, actually. Okay. So I filmed all of those adverts. Okay. And we did 10 in one day. Okay. And the only people that were there, it was myself filming it, and we were doing it in the studio. The guy who's directing it, really lovely guy, and the guy who is in the Gladstone Brookes adverts. Another really
the
nice
host of the advert.
The host of the advert, as they call it, you know. And we did 10 all in one day. Now, how they make them work is they send the Gladstone Brookes adverts out to 10 TV channels. 10. But they change the phone number that you need to ring each channel. So what they do then, the head company that runs the PPI place knows, okay, more people responded when we had it on this
advert. So for future adverts.
So for future marketing, they know where it goes, okay?
Have you seen it on TV? The ones you did?
I did, yeah.
What channels did you see it on?
It was one of the shitty Discovery.
I saw it on Sky News.
Oh, did you?
So
thanks,
quite
man.
prime.
So I was on the news. Well, not me.
I said to my partner, Abby, come quick. Craig's adverts on the telly. She didn't
care.
Well,
it wasn't the most riveting thing that we've made. But another thing, okay, interestingly, you know the Gladstone Brookes jingle? Gladstone Brookes. The girl that is singing on that advert, she
it's your
and
wife.
The director, no. She and the director of the Gladstone Brookes advert.
Something juicy?
No, it's nothing juicy. She and the director of the advert, they booked a day. This because it's all made in Wales. They booked a day in a recording studio where they were coming up with lots and lots of jingles. And the director said, I want something like dun, 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 only 2 notes, okay? And they spent an entire day, Gladstone Brookes. It is 2 notes. They spent the entire day doing variations and coming up with different jingles, only to go back to the very first one. In that studio, a girl was on her work experience. She was only 16 at the time. And that girl was Amy Wadge, who became Ed Sheeran's writer and wrote most of his #1 hits.
So he heard a Gladstone Brookes thing, and
I
then
don't
there was
think
like,
people know that. Have you got the advert up?
Absolutely.
There we go. Let's have a look. Then.
Look at Ben go.
Gladstone Brookes ad. Is this my one?
It's before yours, probably.
You get the image.
There's a mountain of money being
basically
set
the
aside
same
by banks to pay back PPI, possibly missold to you and I.
Yeah.
Yet many people have done nothing about it. Can you really afford not to find out if you're
Twin
owed
Peaks, isn't it?
£1,000? It's your money. So if you're nervous, unsure, or simply don't know, call Gladstone Brookes now and we'll guide you through the process. After all, it's what we do. Call today on 08000
is it going to do the jingle?
36 36.
Gladstone Brookes.
Yeah, interesting. That one. Can you just find a more recent one? If the one that we did.
That was why was it that was so Twin Peaks?
That was.
I know it's jazz, but it sounded.
But it was interesting because I've never made an advert that's like that. I always see those adverts and I never think that they were made in a specific place. They seem like certain adverts kind of are grown in the ground and come from these other dimensions and that there's no actual person that makes them. But to actually be present was a very interesting thing because they are so monotonous and particular with every word that
It's
that
the
person
wording's
said.
key, right?
The wording, even the script goes through a rigorous back and forth between lawyers, knowing the right words. So, for example, it's like, can you afford not to? Hang on, we can't say, can you afford not to? Because some people might be earning money and you don't want them to think it's all about the money. So it's like, can you live with that? It's like, well, some people, you've got to word it. So it's incredible.
The detail, like, it's crazy, right?